I did not start the show right last time.
No, yeah, we forgot later on that we forgot to put.
Oh, we got to turn this down.
To like, subscribe, share, comment.
I know y'all don't
No, we did that part. We forgot to open.
Yeah, we just forgot to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened like a minute later. We've kind of been doing that. We've been having little side discussions that, you know what I'm saying, we have before the show starts.
Shit happens. All right. You know where I got that from, the whole Stone Cold Steve Austin. He'd always do it so ignorantly. And then he starts singing. If y'all don't remember Stone Cold singing, you do that shit.
You too young.
What's going on, world? Michael B's here, coming to you from the Sports Corner with Hardy motherfucking Hill.
Hello.
We are back at it again.
Every
It's
week.
a new week.
Every week.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment.
Please like, subscribe, share, comment.
Fucking
Come
do
on.
it now. Just
Simple.
fucking do it.
Big chain, big cars, big range. Feeling like Kobe, bitch, I'm about to have a big game.
So we got some breaking news for y'all. First up today. First up, we got the Big Ten picks up UCLA and USC.
I don't agree with this.
Why?
This is crazy.
Why the fuck are...
The Pac-12. Pac-12 invading the Big Ten in 2024.
For what?
In basketball and football, all of it.
For what?
We're screwed. I don't know why two California teams are jumping over into...
I mean, what's going to happen in the wintertime for them?
I just don't understand.
Are y'all ready for that, USC and UCLA?
I don't-
Are y'all ready to come to Indiana in December and January?
Or Ohio.
Or December, I mean, not
Michigan
January.
or Wisconsin.
We don't make it to January.
I mean, or Nebraska or Rutgers or Purdue.
Like, it's going to be cold.
I don't understand.
It'll be cold as fuck.
I don't understand why.
Good luck.
Michigan State.
I mean, that's a lot of jet lag, too, so
Yeah.
that's what kind of is weird
I
to
don't
me.
understand. Yeah. I guess
Across
you guys
country.
need a new style of football to adapt to, I guess. I
don't know. Trying to be relevant.
Guys,
I saw a tweet, Hardy, where they were talking about USC, and they were like, oh, I can't wait to talk about Reggie Bush holding the all-time Big Ten records now. Because since USC is going to be joining the Big Ten, I guess those records will shift over.
That makes no sense.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens to those records.
I don't think
What
that's
happens?
right. I think that their records stay in the Pac-12, I would think.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that shit works.
I don't think you can move over their records.
They're talking about shifting this all down to two conferences in general, as in like just making it Big Ten versus SEC, and taking all these other schools and just sprinkling them amongst the two conferences. Sounds kind of lazy to me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anyways,
Definitely.
breaking news story number 2, we got the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight is
Woo!
called the fuck off. There's some drama here, y'all. So this fight was called the fuck off because Tommy Fury, who's a boxer, he is Tyson Fury's cousin, I believe.
Yes, I guess.
Cousin. He knows like this big mob boss type shit.
He's wanted.
He knows a wanted man that the FBI wants,
The FBI
and he won't give him up.
No.
So they won't let him in the
He's not a
United
snitch.
States.
Not a
Yeah,
snitch.
he's not a snitch. I ain't mad at him.
Neither is Fury. No, neither one of them are snitches.
No, they're not snitching.
No one's giving up anything.
It's not good to be a snitch in that
But-
profession.
Because of that.
This fight doesn't happen, and we don't get to see Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad.
So.
Breaking news story number 3. Hold the phones. Baker Mayfield has been traded.
Man, Baker's gone. He's gone to Carolina. Mike, what? They didn't give up much for him, did they?
Man, a 5th round conditional. It's basically free.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
They're splitting the cost.
Yeah,
I mean, damn.
Yeah,
That's like when you go to,
$10 million. I think they said the Panthers agreed they'd pay $10 million, and the other half
is
which
going
is
to be
like,
paid by the
yeah.
fucking Browns.
I think it's like $8 or $9 million.
Yeah,
So,
like damn. That's how you solve that problem real
Browns
quick.
going out there, even though they're probably even paying Deshaun Watson $178 million for the next couple of years, and it probably won't pan out too much because they don't have a receiving core there except Amari Cooper. And he's kind of, he's kind of fallen off since the days of Alabama.
Yeah, I'm not
Sorry,
gonna lie.
Mark.
He did not amount to shit in Dallas.
Sorry.
He had a couple seasons where he was relevant for like,
and maybe that's because Dak didn't get to play healthy a lot, but
maybe. But if
maybe
you're a good
it's
receiver,
because,
that's bullshit. Because Reggie Wayne had shitty quarterbacks before, and he was still a top receiver. T.Y. Hilton, I mean, before he fell off completely, he was relevant with different quarterbacks. So You can't really say that too much.
It's true.
Yeah, but Baker, I see him competing with Darnold. He'll probably take it from Darnold.
Yeah.
Probably a week.
There are guys that have gone on record that wide receivers on the team that did not want them to trade for.
I know,
Baker. But they didn't give up anything to get Baker. So
It's
Sam
free.
Darnold still has the opportunity to win the starting.
It's like when you go to Kroger and they hand out crackers and cheese. You just take it and you eat it. It's free.
I don't know. I ain't eating no crackers and cheese no more after the
after
pandemic,
COVID, but pre-COVID.
But pre-COVID, I get this. Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
That's right. Pre-COVID.
Next breaking news story: Brittany Griner wrote a letter to Joe Biden, our president.
Yes.
He read it too,
Lots
and
of
he responded. He said he's gonna get help.
Yeah, and he just talked to Brittany Griner's wife today, and also told her that he is going to do something.
Doing everything in his power. You know, like he's doing with oil. I'm not trying to make this a political show, but he just dumped a lot of oil today. He dumped a lot of oil today, and he gave it to
We're
the
moving
foreign
on.
countries. All right.
We're moving on.
Next up, here's some breaking news shit, and this is for this is like monumental to me.
Yeah.
Because
this is great.
hockey
Is
to
this
me
is this the first black man?
this is the first black man.
Mike Greer.
Hockey. Mike Greer became the first black GM of the NHL San Jose Sharks. No, we're not talking about Russ from the Mighty Ducks. We are talking about Mike motherfucking Greer.
Mike Greer.
Mike Greer, y'all. Yeah, buddy. That's dope as fuck. And I did see, I believe it was, Derek Jeter or A-Rod or somebody, I don't know. But they were getting some stake into a hockey team. Or maybe it was a rapper. I think it might have been a rapper. It was Marshawn Lynch. It was none of the above. It was Marshawn and Macklemore. We covered this not too long ago.
Yes.
They got a stake in on the Kraken.
Those guys,
So, it's the Kraken. Damn, look at that retention right there. I should be the fucking president of the United States. Yes. Next up, though, that's it for breaking news. Unless you got any more.
Oh, man, like Kyrie Irving just recently bought a $3.7 million mansion in L.A. last week.
Noted.
That's something to, you know what I'm saying, we have to pay quite a lot of attention to going
He's trying to get traded.
Good Pacer news. Monte Ellis is finally off the damn books. We're finally done paying Monte Ellis. We've been paying him
this motherfucker
millions since 2017, and he hasn't played for us since 2017.
Monte Ellis was fucking hustling. He ain't do shit for us.
Mike had a news on one of the Ravens players that just recently passed away.
Davenport. He passed away of cocaine and fentanyl.
Yeah.
Don't do cocaine, people. Stop.
There's fentanyl in it.
It's fentanyl in it. It's not safe no more. I mean, it never was really safe before.
It was never really safe. But it's definitely
not no more. Don't do that shit.
Speaking of people paying people, Bobby Bonilla is making a killing, Mike.
Oh, my God.
Bobby Bonilla is making a killing. You know, every July 1st, he gets $1.19 million.
The biggest hustle in history.
Since 2011 all the way to 2035.
Man, that's smart as fuck.
I mean, what did he do? What kind of trouble is this man into to where he's getting this kind of money? No one knows. Another news, Demaryius Thomas, his recent passing, come to find out, Mike, he also had CTE.
Right, stage 2, they said.
Stage 2,
so it's fucked up. They said he died of the seizures, but he was suffering from that. They said his mom had spoken about how he had told her he wasn't feeling like himself a lot. And then I saw something about Des Bryant. He posted, and he said there's a lot of us that are suffering from the same thing that Demaryius is suffering from, and we just don't talk about it because they don't care. And nobody cares. Tell the truth, man.
I think we need to address CTE.
Yeah. Well, they tried to do this. They tried. Will Smith should have won an Oscar for fucking concussion. But you know why he didn't? Because it was against the NFL.
Yeah, we tried to keep that quiet.
They got to push that shit under. Yeah. Like, okay, we'll let you get a nomination. You ain't winning that shit, though. Nah, that happened. You got to go... what did Will do to finally win an Oscar? What movie did he do? Oh, he had to go play King Richard.
Yep.
I mean, granted, it was a great movie.
That one was a cleaner story for, everybody, I guess. So.
Yeah, what the fuck. All right, next up, NBA free agent friends. Woo!
Gang, gang, ayy, gang, gang, ayy, gang, gang, ayy, gang, gang, ayy, gang, gang, ayy. gang gang, ay, 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 gang.
Welcome to NBA Free Agent Frenzy.
So much
Oh
going on.
my goodness. So where do we start? We're going to start at
Kevin.
Kevin Durant
Yes.
was
He
traded.
wants out. He wants
Get me
out.
the fuck up out
Yeah,
of here.
he's
he
out.
said.
He's out. There's going to be a king's ransom for it. Mike, I think it's going to be probably equal. Kevin Durant, man, you're going to need a lot, right? So I'm hearing right now the front runners for the Kevin Durant, I'm saying sweepstakes right now are the Phoenix Suns
Yeah.
and the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
I hear they have the most assets. I hear he wants to go to Phoenix because he loved to play with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But the Nets are pretty much saying that, Bridges, Cam Johnson, and, a couple picks ain't enough. They don't. They ain't enough for them.
Phoenix just
And
signed
DeAndre
Booker
Ayton.
to the Supermax.
Yeah, so
4
he's
year,
not
224.
he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so
And
Aiden's
for
out.
you to absorb Kevin Durant's 4-year, $198 million contract with Devin Booker, you just signing him, and the money you're already paying Paul.
He's out.
You
Aiden's
just can't even with Aiden going out, because Aiden was also included in that list of players with picks that the Nets aren't going to take. The Nets will drag this out though as long as they want until they get their king's ransom that they're
And they're going to get it too.
Yeah, they're going to get it. I mean, Phoenix obviously can't give it. There has been talks, and I said this about Chris Broussard. Chris Broussard saying that Kevin Durant won't go to Toronto because it's not a number. It's not really a great place for African Americans, and it's not America. So he believes that
taxed.
he won't get to.
You
He
get
won't
taxed
go to.
or whatever.
But I don't know, man. I think Toronto has a lot of assets. Now they're not going to give up Scotty Barnes. They already said that. But they give up. They didn't say anything about Siakam. So if the Nets were able to get, a guy like
that's
Siakam,
included. That's a given.
if the Nets are going to give up an all-star like Siakam, and they're not going to give up Scotty Barnes, that's okay. Like, you give up the picks, you give up a couple other players. I don't know if Fred VanVleet goes in that, but I mean,
Probably.
but I don't know.
Your whole
There are
squad.
other things. There are other things you can give them. OG Anunoby, OG. I mean, you can give up
Yeah.
OG, or you can give up VanVleet. I'm going to give
Yeah.
up both. The Toronto also have a lot of picks going forward too.
They
They
got
have
a
a lot
lot.
of picks.
And
So
it could determine where Kyrie goes. You mentioned earlier
That's
he
true.
bought his house in LA.
that's true. And Kevin Durant is really trying to muscle
Yeah.
Kyrie going with him. But
But
LeBron James is also
LeBron
trying to
is
muscle.
also trying to
Trying to muscle.
Who do
Kyrie
you go
to
with?
the
Do you
Lakers.
go with LeBron or you go
Proven,
with
you know,
Kevin? You've won
yeah.
a championship with LeBron.
But
With,
you know.
with Kevin Durant, you were the biggest failure in history.
exactly.
Which one do you choose?
He took you as far as he could take you, I really think, in terms of that. And man, I mean, there's no telling what you're gonna get for KD. I mean, now, given what the Timberwolves, had to send to Utah
Yeah.
to jumpstart Utah to get Rudy Gobert. I mean, they gave up, like I told you earlier, 4 first-round picks. I mean, the 23rd, the first-round pick and the 23rd, the 2023 draft, the 2025 draft, 2027 draft, and a top 5 in the 2029 draft. I mean,
That's a lot.
It's a lot. And I mean, not to mention the players, Malik Beasley,
Yeah.
Pat Beverly. I mean, Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, Leandro Bolero.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, you gave up a lot to Utah.
to do that.
Yeah, do that. And in other news, Joe Ingles signed with the Bucks. I mean,
That's a good signing.
so Utah was retooling, and the Timberwolves just overhauled all their people out.
Something.
To
What was
retool.
Brian Windhorst? There's something going on in Utah.
Yeah,
Quinn Snyder went out.
yeah.
He was only coach. He was set for 5 years.
Is it Matt Hardy now? Is the coach of the Jazz? Is that he? Or
It's
is
Greg Hardy or some shit like
Will
that.
Hardy.
He's from Will Hardy.
Will Hardy.
We found it.
Boston.
We just had to go through a
from
couple
Boston. From Boston.
Yeah,
He was
Boston.
Boston's assistant coach. Yeah.
names. Fucking Boston.
He had been there for a few years too. I believe.
I'm a hater of Boston. in
Well,
general.
yeah. They didn't make a lot of moves. They got Brogdon.
I saw Jason Tatum got
They signed
married.
Brogdon.
He got hitched this past
Yes,
weekend.
he did.
Congratulations, Tatum. He had an interesting crew of friends as well. It was different players.
Yeah. He's friends with a lot of players of the league.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was like
it was mainly a lot of Team USA that was there too. Yeah, but mine's Durant. I don't think Durant was there, but Green was there.
yeah, I saw Carmelo.
Tatum, Carmelo. Yeah, there was a lot of guys.
Keep your wife away from Carmelo. He's dangerous.
Hey, come on. I think Carmelo's changed. I mean, come on now. let's put a good sigma on him. We liked Carmelo at one point in time.
Melo state of mind.
We want him to do better.
So then we got notable free agent signings. So I was looking at the Cavs. They had some interesting stuff going on. So Darius Garland re-signed for 5 years, $193 million, worth up to $231 million. But I found this funny because this is said to be the largest in franchise history. So that means they're paying Darius Garland more than they ever even paid LeBron.
Yeah. Well, the league has changed. I mean,
it's changed a lot. It's more profitable now.
Yeah. Andre Drummond signed with the Bulls for 2 years, like a $10 million, $15 million.
Well, and Rubio went to the Cavs too, though.
He re-signed.
So Pacers let him go, and
he re-signed with the Cavs. Yeah, because he was with the Cavs. Yeah. Zach LaVine signed a 5-year, $250 million deal to stay with
a 5th-year player option. He's an injury-prone player. I don't know why they
I mean, he played relatively healthy. I mean, the last couple of years.
I feel like
he hadn't been hurt since 17.
Oh, yeah.
The ACL injury he had in 17, he was able to rebound. He's been a top scorer in this league the last few years. Big ass,
but he's losing the shit now.
I think with everybody they're getting back, I think Drummond's the missing piece for the Bulls.
Yeah,
they needed a center. They got Vujacic now. They got Drummond.
Yeah,
they got DeRozan.
Yeah,
they got Caruso.
I remember Drummond.
Caruso. They got and then they got LaVine. I think they got the starting 5 that you're looking for. To compete in the East.
Well, you remember Drummond did say that he was the best rebounder.
He is one of the best rebounders. I will second that claim that he makes, like he does, but they don't win ball games.
Yeah, they don't
when
win
he's on the floor.
championships.
Now, he'll have to play better, obviously, translate his game a little bit. I mean, his game will have to translate over a little bit, but...
So, boys are getting rich, though. Brunson got 4 years, $104 million. I think we might have mentioned that last week.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jokic got 5 years, $264 million, which he deserved that.
DiVincenzo signed with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Kevin Looney also was retained for 3 years, $25 million. That's way to go get your boy Loons.
And then you got Zion. Fucking fat ass Zion.
5 years, $193 million.
For what? Like, what has he done
for his future, I guess. I guess for the future.
Man, this is an Anthony Bennett situation at this point.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
I hope he's still good, because Zion's not a bad person.
Ja Morant also signed a 5-year extension as well.
Ja got paid, and he gave a waitress a tip because of it.
$500. Gallinari signed with the Celtics.
Yeah, his ass got cut.
Deal. Yeah. Damian Lee of the Golden State Warriors signed a 1-year deal with Phoenix. With Lakers acquisitions, they keep tallying up a bunch of real dog players like Juan Toscano Anderson of the Warriors, Lonnie Walker.
They signed Thomas Bryant today as well.
Thomas Bryant, who I'm very high on. Thomas Bryant he played really solid in his years in Washington. Yeah. Like he was a solid 10-10 guy every night. Like hey, LeBron and them need a center that Anthony Davis doesn't have to play center. And we know that. We know Anthony Davis does not want to play center. And obviously, they're going to commit.
I mean, Thomas Bryant is a Hoosier, though. He was a Hoosier.
That's why I like Bryant. I'm high on him.
He's very emotional.
I don't like the Lakers anymore. Obviously, they've just fallen apart. But I like to see guys like Lonnie Walker and Thomas, get a fair chance, man. Like, get it.
Everybody wants to see a fair chance.
Bradley Beal also signed a 5-year, $250 million extension. Obviously, he wants to stay in Washington.
Wizards. I think Wizards might be a playoff team this year. They might make the playoffs. Maybe.
We said that last year when they had KCP, Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, pretty much all the grunt players from the Lakers championship team that they gutted. And we said that last year, and they didn't get anywhere near. They played like it the first 30 games, and then after the first 30 games, I think they thought the championship was in 32 games, but obviously they didn't understand the 82 games this season. But whatever.
They ain't understand that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, any more?
The Bulls also signed Goran Dragic to a 1-year deal.
Oh, Dragic. Hey, he's old, man.
Yeah, he can add some minutes up in there, I think he'll play well with DeRozan and those
Bulls going to be a playoff team?
I just wanted to say something about the All-NBA team. Yes, I think they'll be a playoff team yet again. They made it to the playoffs this year. Yeah. They kind of fell apart in the second half. They have Lonzo Ball coming back. They got a lot of guys coming back, man. They got a good squad. They were playing really well the first half of the season, and then they kind of fell apart the second half of the season.
They did.
But injuries hit them, and I think they'll be better coming back, playing another year
Billy
together.
Donovan's coach. So
yeah, I mean they're good. They're a good team with good players. Like I mean, hey, remember the stats we had about DeRozan?
Yeah. Number
NBA?
one.
Yeah, he was number one with
And,
two field goals. Yeah. He hit 2-pointers. He hit a lot. Like 788 or something like that.
Literally.
It was a lot.
Like shit. Like,
He's a hell of a
couldn't
player.
hit it in the playoffs, though.
Couldn't hit in the playoffs. Couldn't hit in the playoffs. But also have beat up Levine and some other guys. We were talking about top All NBA first team, right?
Yeah.
You know, out of the All NBA first team, there's only one NBA champion out of them guys, man. One NBA champion, Giannis. That's it.
Damn.
The first All NBA team, one champ, and he just won one last year.
I don't know. I like Giannis, but I feel like I'm glad he won a title. But you know they got a movie on Disney.
Yeah,
Brothers.
Rise. Yeah. There's also another notable signing. Gary Payton signed with the Blazers. I hear Gary Payton and Damian Lillard are really good friends.
Yeah.
Really tight knit. They've been friends for a number of years. Ready to finally play with each other, and I guess the opportunity has finally happened. So good for Gary Payton. Good for Otto Porter. He signed with Toronto for the next year or two.
That's a big loss too for the Warriors.
Yeah, good for
a lot.
Yeah, good for him though, man. To finally, land someplace, where he's, appreciated yet again, like he was last year for the Warriors. He'll be utilized a lot there, especially if Toronto plans on shipping out a lot of their good players, like it looks like they're about to do. So, looks like there's a big move going down. John Wall officially signed with the Clippers. He's officially another Clipper. Watch out, West. You're in trouble. And Oladipo re-signed with the Heat for 1 year. So, there's that. Oladipo's
Did he really?
Oh, yeah. And Jalen Smith re-signed for 2 years.
Oh, no, hold up. That's weekly updates.
Oh, so sorry.
Next up, weekly updates. So we got welcome to weekly updates, y'all. We got the IU football schedule 2022. Oh yeah. So we are on our way to how the fuck are we gonna get to a bowl game? We got to get to 6 to get to a bowl. So let's see here. The first game of the season, we got Illinois at home.
I think it's a winnable game.
Definitely. But we're opening up against a Big Ten foe first game of the season. Normally we're playing some bums.
Yeah.
Like Ball State or some shit.
Yeah.
And losing it in.
This is real.
This is real life.
Yeah, real game.
And then we got week 2, we got fucking Idaho.
Yeah, so that's the game you would think we would have.
You better, Tom. Week 3, Western Kentucky. You should win that one as well, I would think.
3 wins. We need
3.
6.
We need to get to 6. At Cincinnati.
Ooh.
So they lost their quarterback. I mean, are they going to be good? I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up.
Let's go on Florida. We're gonna leave that one in the middle there.
All right, yeah, that's neutral.
We'll come back to that.
Yep. Then we got Nebraska. Man, we've lost to Nebraska. It's at Nebraska. IU's gonna win this one, I think.
I think IU wins it.
I think IU wins.
IU beats Nebraska.
So that gets us at 4.
4 wins.
Home to Michigan.
Our homecoming.
We're very known to lose these games.
I would hope IU could win this game because Michigan's lost their biggest defensive asset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they are retooling. But this is a make or break year, I think, for everybody's boy Harbaugh out there. I don't know, man.
Damn.
I have to say we lose this one. We lose this one.
No, we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
I think Michigan will be desperate, but
I think we'll win.
Okay.
We'll give us that win. We'll lose to Cincinnati. Give us the win against Michigan. I'll switch it off like that way. And then you got Maryland at IU. So we have a lot of bad luck against Maryland as well. I don't know why. Every time we fucking play them, we just have bad luck. We just don't play well. It's always a toss-up game. Kind of like Rutgers. Rutgers beats us as well a lot. And it's at Rutgers. I think IU might lose to Rutgers and lose to Maryland. Honestly. Like they'll beat Michigan coming off a big win and then they'll just go to shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got our 6 wins.
Yeah, I think we get to 6. Because then when we finish the season, Penn State versus Penn State at home. That's not even a toss-up. It just depends on how Penn State's going to be this year. Then we got at Ohio State. That's a loss. At Michigan State, that's a loss. Oh, home to Purdue. You know what? You might be able to get to 8 wins. 7, 8 wins.
I got us going 8-4.
Yeah, I'll go 8-4 as well. I'll bet on that. And then we got the IU basketball non-conference schedule. It is fucking set in fucking stone. Set in stone. We got, this is what it is. We got Marion, St. Francis, Morehead State, Bethune-Cookman at Xavier versus Miami of Ohio, Little Rock, Jackson State, North Carolina. My name is Mike, and I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I like sports, and that's it. Versus Arizona at Kansas, Elon, and Kennesaw State. Elon is an interesting school to me because they are like that non-conf, or they are that mid-major squad, and they win a lot of games throughout the season most of the time. They normally win like 25 plus games a season. So that's kind of scary for me to think about. And then next up we got the Pacers. So the Pacers traded Brogdon, y'all. We talked about it last week. We ain't gonna start talking about the Pacers until they trade Brogdon. Damn. They watched the show. I'm telling you, they watched the show. They traded that motherfucker. He's up out of here.
Yes.
And I don't even care what they got for him. I mean, they got a lot for him, honestly.
I believe we need to deal Miles Turner next. I think we need to get rid of him.
But I mean, look at this trade though. They got Thais Nesmith.
Oh yeah.
A 2023 first round pick. Woo. Nick Stauskas.
Yeah.
Nick Fitz and Juwan Morgan, Mr. Indiana.
Some youth.
So I mean, and they probably won't keep a lot of these guys, but they'll keep Dice and Nesmith. And I mean, Morgan might make the team. It just depends. Stauskas, he didn't amount to shit in the league. Like, he came in and they thought he was gonna be a sniper like your boy Duncan
Well,
Robinson.
maybe he'll get used more often. I mean, maybe the Pacers will be able to go.
Maybe they can find it.
I don't think he ever got the time.
I can't remember where he was playing at. I feel like he was playing for a bad team where he was at last. Oh, and also T.J. Warren signed with the Brooklyn Nets on a 1-year deal.
He's gone.
He's gone. I mean, it is what it is. He got hurt, didn't play. I mean, he's off the books.
Hey, Mike, speaking of, I'm seeing NBA players, man, like, what, LeBron,
Yeah.
Gabe Cup.
Oh, yeah, Gabe Cup, Mr. IU, coming to IU. He plays with Bronny on, if y'all don't know, Bronny James, LeBron James' son. They play together on a AAU squad, I believe, or something like that there in Ohio. But Gabe Cup was getting some one-on-one time in with LeBron. And, I mean, I watched some highlights. Go to YouTube and Google Gabe Cup and Bronny James and watch some of their highlights together. I think there's a strong possibility that Bronny James could be coming to Indiana University as well. I think it's very strong possibility.
That's as crazy as LeBron James and playing with both the O'Neals.
Hey, I got something to say to you, and I just thought of this right now. So, you know, one thing about IU and Indiana University, Mark Cuban has a lot of money, you know. And LeBron did say that he is going to go to whatever team his son goes to. So, if Gabe Cup and Bronny James happen to go to IU for 1 year and then go to the NBA, and Bronny James ends up going to Dallas, you totally see LeBron in Dallas. I don't see him in LA much longer. And I could totally see him finishing his career in.
I don't know,
like
Mike. I mean, LA has the market that LeBron James needs. I mean,
it does have that market, though. You're right. It does have that market.
He's a media, mogul. I mean, all his businesses.
He's a billionaire. I mean, LeBron is a billionaire. I mean, we congratulated him on this before.
All his business adventures are all in LA. I don't know.
It's interesting to think about. That's all I know. Because nobody really knows where he's going to go, but he did say he's going to go to whatever team that Bronny goes to. Saying he gets drafted. But I mean, Shaquille O'Neal's son got drafted and he wasn't shit in college. He didn't get drafted, he got signed. Did he get drafted? Did they draft him or sign him? I think they signed him.
Yeah, I think he was signed. I think that's the I don't know. But O'Neal.
Oh my God, it's so fucking hot outside.
And James, LeBron James and another O'Neal. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. So then, Jalen Smith, we got him for 2 years as well.
That's why I think Turner's on the way out, man. I'm telling you, Jalen
Smith's nice, but I don't. If Turner's on the way out, then they're bringing Ayton in, and I don't
No
really
way.
I think that's the only way that we get Turner up out of here.
I think Jalen Smith is the future.
I think Miles is worth too much money.
I think Jalen's the future going forward.
I think Miles is worth too much money, personally.
I think his $18 million
contract. He gets hurt a lot.
His $18 million contract is his last year. He's gone. I mean, he's gone. We're gonna get rid of him for something. He's not committed to it.
Yankees are up 9-0 on the Pirates right now in the 8th inning.
They've been going back and forth in this series. The
Pirates got them yesterday.
Yeah.
They beat them yesterday.
Colin Coward.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go to some NFL news, y'all.
Thing I want, I can compose. Y'all think that I'm trash, but I'm composed. Put me on the.
Welcome to NFL news. So, we're not really. We got some bases here.
Colin Coward, man.
Colin Coward, you're
Pick
fucking
the Colts
crazy.
to lose week 1 to the Texans.
How the fuck did you come to that, Colin?
We beat the Texans twice last season by like I think the Texans scored 6 points.
Literally.
In 2 games.
And the Texans are going to be worse than
and we had
last
Carson Wentz as a quarterback. Now we have Matt Ryan, but this is what he had to say, and I quote Colin on this. He said, "Yeah, the Colts have Matt Ryan, but they are not impressive on offense. Yeah, they have JT, Jonathan Taylor, but they have no speed on the outside of receiver, and that's going to hurt them."
Yeah. The fuck? What you mean? Yeah, we got unproven, but Paris Campbell got
So we got kids. Yeah, they're young.
They're
They're
kids.
young. Yeah,
That's what they are. They're kids.
Yeah, man. These are guys in their second.
But we're betting on them.
or third years.
Betting on him. I mean, T.Y.'s there now.
Yeah.
I mean, T.Y.'s still sitting out there. I feel like
He's
T.Y.
still
might get
sitting
signed
out
up.
there. I think he might get picked up, but we got Reggie Wayne is a veteran.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wide receiver coach.
You think Reggie's going to... I mean, I saw a video on Reggie Wayne's Twitter the other day where he posted him coaching. Man, he looks like a fun coach.
Yeah.
He's one of them coaches
I'd love
that
to
just
play
talk
for him.
shit.
I'd
He
love to play for him.
doesn't talk shit in a bad way. It's a fun way.
I'd love to
Just
play for him.
talking like, yeah, man, what you going to do today? Talking to the coach, new receiver. It looks like Aaron Judge hit a homer tonight.
Of course.
He's got 4 RBIs. So he must have hit a grand slam, maybe something. Oh, he homered to left just now. Actually,
I want
just
to give
now
a
as I'm speaking,
shout out to
Aaron
the
Judge hit a
WNBA
homer.
Shout out to the WNBA players. Mike had some all-star starters for you guys.
Oh, hold on. NFL news. So, what was that?
Are we still in the NFL?
graphics?
Oh yeah, we started. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. We're still in the NFL here.
He's trying to move on.
Yeah, CBS most improved teams.
Yes.
CBS had a list of their most improved teams. I agree with 2 of the 5. 2 of the 5 teams they had. They had the Philadelphia Eagles, the LA Chargers, the New York Jets, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Literally.
Now, as I agree with these teams, Mike, these teams here, I don't agree with 3 of them. Obviously, I don't think the Cincinnati Bengals got better. They added a left tackle, I think. You know what I'm saying? To protect Joe Burrow, but I don't think one left tackle makes up for 60-plus sacks in the regular season. So I don't think that's going to help that out much. The Pittsburgh Steelers also on that list.
Yeah.
How do you lose Ben Roethlisberger?
Your Hall of Fame quarterback.
I think somebody else
You got
retired.
better?
They don't have nobody. They got rid of one of the better wide receivers, number 14. I don't remember his name, but he was a good one, and he's gone. I don't understand how you got better. You got the same players, and the Jets were also on that list. I don't know what's going to make them a contender in that division, but the Chargers and the Eagles. Obviously, I agree with the changes the Chargers made in the Eagles. Now, these are some teams that I thought should have made the list. The Colts, first of all, you know what I'm saying, because of the addition of a new decent defensive coordinator, Bradley, Gilmore, Yannick, Matt Ryan. I think those were significant changes. The Denver Broncos were Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
The Bills adding a guy like defensive end.
I mean. That's what I got. So the Bills, the Bills got a lot better. So they grabbed Von Miller, O.J. Howard, Shaq Lawson, Jordan Phillips, Daquan Jones, Roger Saffold, third, and Isaiah McKenzie.
I'm looking at these guys. Listen, those guys are all difference makers.
For real. Duke Johnson.
Those guys are going to make
sustainable.
Those guys are going to make New England hate themselves.
So Bills, they really stacked. I mean, they have like a curse to them.
So I would add,
but still,
I would be right to add Buffalo Taylors.
Yeah.
No, I would even go on to say the Saints deserve to be on that list because Jameis made them better, and he's going to make them better. Tyrone makes them better.
Jarvis Landry
definitely helps out Mike Thomas, who's going to be healthy. Also playing.
So there'll be
with Kamara,
a decent team.
Yeah, it'll be a decent team. So, and then also,
Another graphic
though. This whole NFL receiving corp rankings.
Oh yeah.
Got the Colts at 25th here.
Yeah.
Now the Colts are at 25th.
Yeah.
The Titans are 26th.
Yeah.
Which is valid. The Falcons are 27th, which is probably valid because there's no Calvin Ridley and only Kyle Pitts. The Jags are 28, valid. The Ravens are 29, valid. The Texans at 30, makes sense.
Yeah.
The Packers are 31st. I don't know about that one. They got an all right one there, I think.
Yeah.
And 32 with the Bears. The Packers are going to agree with being 31st. I mean, Aaron Rodgers can make anybody look good.
Yeah, he really can.
Yeah, he made Marquez Valdez-Scantling look good. I don't even know who the hell he was.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of touches.
Oh yeah.
He good on the game.
Yeah.
Because Aaron.
Yeah,
I put him on another team. I try to play with him.
What?
No.
You can't draft him.
I drafted Marquez Valdez-Scantling because of Aaron Rodgers. On that game, he was not the same. So I don't agree with the 31 with the Packers. Obviously, I don't agree with 25 with the Colts. We got some young guys; they're untested. But hell, Patman and Pittman made Wentz look good, so they can make Matt Ryan a damn superstar again. So
I think Matt Ryan's getting shafted a lot here.
Yeah,
I think these
lists have not been kind to him.
Matt Ryan's been consistent in his last 5 years, and I think a lot of these analysts are sleeping on him. And that's okay. They can sleep on him because they slept on Matt Ryan for the last 5 years, and he won a Super Bowl. I mean, not Matt Stafford for the last 5 years, and he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, for the last 10.
Shit.
Fun fact about the NFL: the Panthers, the Carolina Panthers, who will go up against the Browns in Week 1.
Yeah.
A nice little revenge game right there. A fun fact about the Panthers:
it's like the NFL sets this shit up.
The Carolina Panthers have never had back-to-back winning seasons, but once won the division 3 years in a row.
I believe it. It's kind of like when the Seahawks went like 6-10 and made the playoffs.
How'd they do that?
And they beat the Saints in the first.
Yeah. 6 of them games were division games. They beat their division.
They beat the Saints in the first round. I'll never forget that
They
shit.
swept their division and lost every other game. Made it into the playoffs and beat the Saints in the first round.
Literally, Marshawn Lynch. Google it if y'all don't remember that game.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's it for NFL news.
Another NFL news though, but WWE related news.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee will be going up against Baron Corbin, aka Thomas Pestock.
Bum ass Corbin.
For those of you who don't remember Thomas Pestock, he once played for the Colts in 2009. I sent a graphic to you, Mike, about this.
I got this.
With Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
aka Thomas Pestock.
I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah, and then like this beat between him and Pat McAfee, they used to be roommates.
Oh,
they used to be roommates.
It's spicy. That's what I'm talking about. I love professional wrestling.
There's always some backstory.
There's a train.
These fun little things here, you know.
What's up, train?
And like Mike said, that is it for the NFL.
Yeah, for NFL news. Yeah. Got any other segment?
I mean, you know, Craig, I got some funny stuff to show. Like Kevin Durant being a bus driver, okay? He just drove Brooklyn off a damn cliff, all right? He drove Brooklyn up the Brooklyn Bridge, all right? And then drove that motherfucker back up with Kyrie, and then drove it off the Manhattan Bridge. They're gone. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I feel real bad for you. I really hope you're able to get something in return for him. I'm sorry he did this.
They're completely fucked.
He bamboozled you just like he bamboozled the Warriors. All right, he bamboozled people. Look what he did to OKC. They're still recovering. Yeah. So I feel real bad for Brooklyn.
I do too.
That comes to mind.
But I don't feel bad because I'm a Pacer fan and we've only been to the finals like one time since I've been alive.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's pretty
Brooklyn's been in New Jersey, so twice. Paul Pierce in the ESPN beef, you know, going on.
Yeah.
He got real beef with ESPN.
Well, you remember why he got fired, right?
Yeah, but
he had the strippers.
But he said this stems from him, like in LeBron, dude. Like this is
Paul.
But I'm starting to see a conspiracy. Michelle Beatles.
Okay, Beatles is different.
Awesome.
But Beatles also was attacking the NFL.
It begs the question though: does LeBron have a lot of power in ESPN?
I think he does. I'll give you that.
He's wielding it.
I think he does. But on that same token, those people that you named, Michelle Beadle, she came at the NFL a lot, and if you come at the NFL, they would dispose of you, and that's what they did. I mean, you can't go at two. This is what I mean. You can't go at your two biggest sponsors basically. For the NFL, their two biggest contractors not the NFL. For ESPN, their two biggest tickets is the NFL and just any sport. But the NFL is their biggest fucking ticket. Yeah. It's their biggest fucking ticket.
Well, I wish the NBA would, follow suit. I mean, you got guys like Miles Bridges, man. Yeah. He needs to be dealt with.
Oh, out the league.
That's an atrocity, man.
You can't beat the shit out of your woman.
Yeah, you see what happened to Ray Rice in the NFL, but why is the NBA so lenient on these kind of things?
Because they said Adam Silver is I don't know.
You're the insider on these.
He's woke. He's woke.
What's going on?
I'm not hating on woke people, but woke.
What's going on though, Mike? So are women's rights not fair to these guys in the NBA? I mean, what's going on here? The NFL is way stricter on these kind of things, and the NBA is just not.
But the NFL really isn't either, if you think about it. I mean, in some cases they are. They were with Ray Rice
Hardy.
And Greg Hardy. They let him come back. He's out the league because he just couldn't make it no more in Dallas. Not because he got in trouble again. He just couldn't make it no more and he went to fighting. But yeah, they let him come back because of it. But he got off on a technicality. That's it. Greg Hardy shit's kind of it's not that he was innocent. It's just it was a technicality. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. I don't know. It's just you're right. You're right. I mean, it's kind of like with anything Hollywood. Giselle Maxwell, the woman with fucking Epstein, she got 20-some years to life. I don't know. I think she got life. But, or 20 years. She got 20 years. But she didn't have to give up one name. I mean, you were the leader of the biggest sex ring in history and didn't have to give up one name.
This is just it. Breaking news. The Mavs and the Sixers are not interested in Kyrie Irving.
Dun dun dun. Because they ain't woke. Kyrie's woke. He smokes the peyote.
In other news, the Nets are urged to trade Ben Simmons to help facilitate the KD trade.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do tonight, Hardy? I'm going to watch Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh, hey, I'm going to go see that at the drive-in tomorrow. Tibbs Drive-In. You guys should go Thursday nights.
I got work.
To go.
I got work on Friday. And I got a cracked windshield. They don't pay for it here for free like they do in other states.
Jeez. I did want to talk about. I don't know if I talked about Keyshawn Johnson's top 5 scariest quarterbacks.
Oh yeah.
Like what the hell, man? Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, and Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I know Kyler Murray. I don't get that one.
Tom Brady's not on your list.
Well, he's done after this one.
I mean, over any of these guys, I think I'm more scared of the guys who won 7 Super Bowls. I think I'm more scared of the guys who won 7 Super Bowls than the 2 guys that have won Super Bowls. They have 2 Super Bowls out of these top 5 guys. 2 Super Bowls. Tom's got more than all these guys combined. It's crazy. I just think this. Who makes these lists? Keyshawn? You should be ashamed of yourself. You won a Super Bowl. I'm ashamed that you made this.
You know what? Can I tell you a story about Keyshawn Johnson? So way back when Tony Dungy's birthday, Monday Night Football, in the first half, the Buccaneers are beating the shit. Actually, the whole game they were beating the shit out of the Colts. But it was during the first half when they were really just digging into us, scoring touchdown after touchdown, and the Colts couldn't move the ball, and Marvin Harrison was shut down. He didn't catch a couple balls. And Keyshawn was over. They had him on the camera because Monday Night Football, they had him, those different players mic the fuck up. And he was talking shit. He was like, "Oh, Marvin Harrison. He's like, this is who that guy is." And like, he ain't nothing. He ain't doing nothing. Blah blah. Marvin Harrison ain't nothing. This is all that talk that this whole league wants to talk about Marvin Harrison this, Marvin Harrison that, blah blah. Just talking all this shit, you know. And then go back, and we all know what happened later that game in the final 3 minutes and 21 seconds. The Colts came back and won. So, I'll never forget that shit. And Marvin caught a couple of those touchdowns in those final 3 minutes. So yeah, that was some fucking goat shit for your ass. And Marvin also got away with murder.
Wow. One last tidbit. Candace Parker, man.
Yeah, Candace Parker, man. Mrs. Triple Double.
Triple double. First player in WNBA history to reach this milestone, 1,500 assists.
Hell yeah, Candace. Showing out. And she's an analyst. I mean, she does 2 different jobs at the same fucking time.
Gosh.
Kudos to her.
She's getting paid.
Yeah, she's getting paid. But she has
not
to.
From WNBA.
Not from the WNBA. Not from the WNBA.
She making the bread from the
My thing is this: if the WNBA is in partnership with the NBA, why doesn't the NBA throw the WNBA some dough? Throw them a little dough.
That's the $1 million question.
Just throw them some dough. Why not?
Isn't it?
Fuck. Y'all are partners. Help me out. Get throw a loan out. Hey, get another team. I mean, fuck. You only got 12 teams. And less pay. They gotta sit in with me and on the plane. They gotta sit with me on the plane. Fuck. It's COVID. I don't wear a mask. The fuck.
No mask.
It's the damnest thing to me. Is that everything?
That's everything.
All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. I had a lot of fun with this episode. I know Hardy did. We're calling this episode Jesus Walks because John Morant called himself Black Jesus.
Yeah, I think he said he thinks he looks like Jesus if Jesus was black.
So, and Jesus Walks, y'all.
Yeah.
Until next time, we know we love to end things with a quote. I got one. Get rich or die trying, y'all. 50 Cent. Until next time, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
He did get rich though, and he's got several series.
Press play.
He's like so.
Eyes are looking low, like I smoked a half a pound. Money in my pocket, getting too thick for a wallet. Gotta put it in the safe. Checking if I locked it, cause I see the haters watching. And no stopping ain't an option. Had to switch up how I live, cause I wasn't living conscious. No, that I'll never trust, and that's a fucking promise. Realign my mental compass, now my life is tasting scrumptious. Yeah, I'm zoned in and I'm focused, trying to get $1 million. And not waste it on a come up, so I'm breaking my old habits, getting rid of my distractions, trying to be a better me. Something everyone should practice, but they way down and distracted. Playing dumb, but they just acting. Give me money, satisfaction. Need it all, don't want a fraction. In my way, but I won't have it. Take them out just like subtraction. We want smoke, yeah, we want action. So I gotta make it happen, for I'm laid up in that casket.